Alrighty, we are back at it again. We've been going week after week after week, punching it out, and then I don't know what like rowing a boat. Welcome back, everybody.
Good.
We no, the shit quick. Undead Kingdom, Tenebris Regnum. Um, to recap our last session, you all had a very eventful evening. Got back home from the dinner. It was interesting conversations you all had. Hulkyoke got drunk. Riftwood helped Hulkyoke get back home safe and sound. And on the way back, Riftwood found a homeless orc named Vanoth, who followed Riftwood back to where him, Zagrin, Delpini, and Denta stayed, and ended up placing this orc in Denta's room for the evening. And next thing you know, everybody goes to bed. However, everybody got woken up by a big old undead orc knocking on the doors. And we found ourselves in an unexpected combat at night. Everybody held their own, almost. Denta did go down in the heat of battle, but so did some of the orcs. A couple of the orcs you noticed turned to stone, had green glowing eyes. A couple of them ran away. Um, and during this combat, Riftwood had an unusual voice enter their head that may have been somebody from the dinner that evening. Once the shenanigans started calming down, Delpini took the initiative to enter Denta's room, who was down, and in his course of action, also took out the undead, took out the orc that was backed up in a corner out of fear, being unarmed. And during that interaction,
Hey,
yo,
we'll see how long it lasts.
and during that interaction, kills Vanoth. Zagrin comes in and heals Denta back from dead. He heals him back up from getting knocked down. And Delpini takes the remains of Vanoth and goes out and disposes of them. And while Delpini is out, Riftwood and Zagrin talk about what to do about this. So there comes a talk about um, Saru being a potential ally, potentially talking with Axamon about getting things worked out in Ural's favor. Oh, and before Delpini steps out, he brings to the party the schematics and parchments of Ebonith's lair, and explains that he had been down there, found some interesting information about a war of orcs, and being under a tight deadline to have some undead stone catalysts being created for this war, and then he goes and takes the remains out. So that is where we are at. So
Well, the
going
camera
in,
lasted good.
so going into this session, noises. We are going to um, go to the morning time. In the morning, before Denta wakes up, Zagrin gets ready, goes to check in on Denta, and while there is quite a bit of dried blood in his room and on his on where where he's sleeping, Zagrin finds out that Denta is resting. He is not dead. He's stabilized, and Zagrin heads out and meets with Saru. Um, where we are at now, Riftwood.
Yes, dude.
You are. What is Riftwood doing in the early morning?
Um, Probably not much. Just kind of like coasting around, just like tidying up his little room after he wakes up
Okay.
from his stasis.
Okay. So you wake up and you start doing a little bit of organizing, a little bit of cleaning from the scuffle.
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue cleaning, do you just do your room, only your area?
Just my area.
Roll for perception for me.
22.
You still have a hole in your room?
No, he traded rooms with me.
Oh, you traded rooms?
Right? Well, I say traded. He took my room. So Delpini was like, it's whatever.
Yeah, because there's a hole in
Oh,
it, and I was like, okay.
okay, so there's no hole in the room. So a 22. So as you're cleaning, it's very quiet. You do hear a little bit of snoring coming from Dent's room, but that's all that you hear as you're cleaning. Um, how long would you say that you'd be cleaning for?
I mean, what time is it currently?
We'll say it's about 10 a.m.
And probably about 2 hours tops.
Okay. Um, so Zagrin, um, we go from the time that Riftwood's cleaning to about almost 12 o'clock or so. And you are you doing anything on your way back?
No, I think I need to beeline it
Okay,
after the
very
meeting.
very good. So you get back to the four little hubs that you all are assigned,
Mhm.
and you head back, and you hear a little bit of clamoring from Delpini's room.
Okay. Where's Delpini at right now? He's still. He's
Delpini,
he's
so
gone.
roll for an
He-
I'm not gonna have you roll. Delpini's not there.
Okay. Okay. So there's no gathering. Everybody. All right. Well, I'll go investigate the noise from the room.
Okay. So you go into the room and you notice that Riftwood is cleaning. What? So is Riftwood just like doing the sweeping, or what? What? When Zagrin walks in, what does he see, Riftwood?
He sees him sweeping with a broom that's missing a little over half the bristles, but it's getting the job done. He's just like how a Roomba processes it. It just goes down a line, then it like turns around and goes back. Good morning.
Good morning. Wait, you're cleaning?
Oh,
It looks very nice. You did a good
that,
job.
that's better. Yay. That's what I wanted to hear.
So the meeting went well. I have good news. Where's Delpini? Do you know? Is he here?
You should probably look through the peephole in his room.
I'm gonna walk over and peer through this little hole. Do I see anything?
You look and you don't find Delpini.
Not here. Anyway, looks like Saru's on our side.
Oh, good.
Gotta get better. Yeah, we don't have to kill her. Hopefully. Um, she said her guy would meet with us and hopefully have some info that might help us take down these other two or three or however many. I don't even remember all the bastards. But I do think she actually wants to help the people and be a good leader. And she gave me this, and I would like to pull out of my pocket her earring.
A pocket. Cool
So,
deal.
You killed her.
No.
You robbed her.
Yes, murdered. No,
She
this was
loved
a
these earrings.
It was. I know. It gave her power. Now it's mine. Gave
Oh,
it.
very nice.
Yeah, so one less we have to kill.
Make an Arcana check for me, Mike.
14.
13.
14.
Okay, 14. So, with what you up to this point since we've started, um, you kind of sort of think that maybe this is this person's gym, maybe. It might be where like Zon had his, you have his. This might be hers. Like you think maybe.
Can I examine it closely?
If Sagrin lets you, I think you are you holding out for him.
Yeah. Are you like
Yeah.
offering me to look at it?
Yeah, sure, you can take it. Examine.
Ooh.
You hear like
Yeah,
the
just a little-
telescopic lens, like
Yeah,
bzz,
yeah,
bzz,
but
bzz,
maybe I get out
bzz. Yeah.
So right now, at this very moment, it you discern as much as you've discerned from all the other minerals that you've seen so far in this case.
Can I try and channel something with it?
What do you have in mind?
I'm gonna walk to the window and see if there's just any dead guy out there. Anybody.
Okay. Yeah, so you see an undead that's in the distance carrying something. Looks like it has like an order it's trying to deliver or something. Just like walking around like,
Hello? Hello, boy? You there?
it just keeps walking.
I said stop. I'm gonna hold the little bead out and like point it at him. Like he just keeps going.
He just keeps going.
I'm gonna hold up the gauntlet with the actual like shards of the other one, the first one. I'm gonna like, okay, stop. So he stops this time.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye. I just shut the window. Oh yeah, okay, cool. It's useless. I'm just gonna flick it back to Zagreus.
Catch it. I'll put it back in my inventory.
Well, at least he didn't smell it.
You all start to hear just a little bit of noise coming from Denton's room. Is that Riftwood? Zagrin? Is that you all?
Ah, yes, the fish is alive.
Thank God. I guess we need to go check on him, so I'm gonna head towards Denta, see how he's
Okay.
doing.
He's trying, like he's really trying to get out of bed. It's tough for him. He's able to sit up like, oh gosh, oh that hurts. Hello, can y'all hear me? Okay.
Did we not long rest? Is this guy just crippled now?
So he laid hands. We're not gonna say that he is like he's ready to roll, like he's springing like a spring chicken. He's not dead, but we're gonna say he suffered one that's not mortal.
He
He's
didn't
feeling
long
it.
rest. He just stared at the ceiling all night.
He accidentally short rested.
We're gonna flavor that he had nearly mortal wounds and he's actually like hurt the next day.
What's that?
Oh, this dying really took. I'm gonna need a couple extra hours of sleep after dying.
Pansy.
What? Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing?
Great. How you feeling, buddy?
Oh, I think I'll be all right. He just kind of sits back up. Did I? Wait a second. Did I? Was I knocked out last night? Was that real? Was this real?
It's definitely real.
Why? Who attacked us? Why did they attack us?
You did.
I didn't do shit, Redwood.
You attacked us.
We're gonna change the whole campaign.
Is Delpenny okay?
You killed him.
I did not kill Delpenny, Redwood.
We had to bury him. He's not in his room. You can look.
Is Delpenny really dead?
No, I can't go along with it. No, he's not.
Okay.
He's fine, but he's not here apparently.
I'm gonna like whisper, lean in, like that's you, kill.
I did
Just like
kill.
that.
So what do we got to do today? Is that we got to go to this? Should we look for him maybe?
Probably, find him and then go after another one of the necromancers.
Okay,
Probably the one that sent those bastards after us last night.
gotcha. Well, who else there? Do we know where he went? What was Delpenny doing?
Fuck if I know. Probably off killing undead.
As is tradition.
Well, I'm still feeling a little sore, but I think I can get up. Let me see here. Roll a little strengthy checkaroonie. Okay, he's okay. So he's gonna take his time, get up, and get his armor on. It's like, alrighty. Well, what do we have any idea where to maybe start, or maybe who to check with, or somebody that y'all want to talk to? Or...
Well, we're supposed to be meeting with Saru's man. I don't really have a place, though. He'll probably just find us. As far as Delpini, I have no clue where he went.
Did you talk to Saru?
I did. It turns out there's one less necromancer to kill. I didn't kill her, but she's on our side.
Oh, she's a friendly.
She is friendly, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
What if she's
Oh,
just
next
wanting to
one.
use us to kill all the others so she can have all the power?
I would believe that if she hadn't gave up her earring and her power. I
It's not
trust
her power.
I still think we can trust her.
Is it that easy to swim you? I'm gonna look around for something on the floor. What do I see that's just littered on the floor in this dirty room?
I mean, you definitely see like a piece of wood that was just like hit off from the door, like it's a big old splinter.
I'm gonna grab a piece of wood, but it's still got like a nail in the ground, so I have to like tug it and rip it off. Here you go. That's worth at least 5 earrings. Do you believe me?
That's a piece of wood, ref wood.
I
Well,
will
no.
beat you with it.
Say again, Tyler.
I said that's not a magical piece of wood. That's not a source of anyone's power, and she's the only one that actually seems to care about anyone here. I'm not saying we can't just kill her if I'm wrong, but there's no point in not taking her at her word right now.
Just so you know, the earring isn't magic.
It is.
What? How are you so sure that Zagrin that it was her power, like her thing?
I sensed it even when she gave it to me. I could feel it.
Maybe the power was in her fingernail polish when she handed it.
What makes you think that it's not her power?
I wasn't able to channel
Maybe that's a skill issue.
it. Let me see the earring.
No, it's safe for now.
Okay.
Well, what else do we have to go off of? Is there any type of like is there anything like evidence wise, like anything at all?
Did anyone go in his room?
Well, he didn't have evidence of what Eboneth's compound. Maybe he headed that way.
Essence.
I'm gonna as Denta, I'm gonna start investigating like his area and around.
Find what we need, DM.
I have to roll investigation. Okay, cool. So Denta finds the parchments and papers that Delpini interacted with you all while he was sleeping that talk about the war with the orcs and the statues and stuff, and not the most well read person, but he looks as like as Where did this come from? The statues, the papers. Are these important?
Works.
I'm just gonna take these and see if we can. Maybe he went to this place. He's looking at just like pointing at statues and whatever is like the lettering on there. He just starts walking outside with the papers.
Well, he's dead.
Walk over.
How do you feel about brunch?
I think we should probably go after him.
Aw.
I didn't lay on hands for nothing.
So so as Denta is walking with the papers, you all are following him. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you three are walking, um, there's a good amount of traffic, in the residential district. There's um just regular citizens doing busy work, and some of the undead just being their shining best as far as like delivery people go. There is, however, one individual that's very prominent, um, that has some very ordained or very intricate looking pieces of armor on them. And when this individual approaches you, um, you notice that it is a very tall Leonin. Blake,
Mhm.
tell us about your character.
Okay, hold on.
My camera's not working.
It's not working. 'Cause I'm literally doing this.
Loaded faux KC
It would have
25
been
QAC.
so much better if I could change the background. But my camera literally is not working. So yeah, you see a very large, white-haired Leonin in simple battle gear. He's got very interesting markings around his eye and his forehead, and a necklace made of what looks to be orc teeth.
Hmm. We
Well, hey there,
and
bud.
Damn it.
well, hello there to you, sir.
Well, you're just a very nice fella, aren't ya?
Oh, try to be a good fellow, and these two over here tried their best.
Well, they seem like fine people there. So I'm here to escort you guys over to Saru's place so we can kind of talk about your new digs. My name's Pre-Roast, by the way.
Well, Bray Rose, nice to meet you. You said you work with Saru?
Yeah, that's correct there. I'm her right-hand man, as you might see. Right paw, if you would give it to me.
Right claw, because you got the claws.
Oh, that I do there. You're a astute little man.
Zagrin just like, yeah, pretty stoked.
Zagrin sure is. I'm pretty sure that was Dista.
Oh, sorry. Well, you said we're supposed to follow you?
Yeah, if you just want to follow me here, we're gonna head over to your new digs and meet Saru there and all those other fun things we could talk about.
Okay, well, are we gonna follow them? Looks over at Rickwood and Zagrin.
What do you mean new digs?
Well, I mean, to be fair, your place here has gotten attacked. I'm sure you're made aware of that, and they know where you are, and so it's probably best to get you in a new safe place where you can kind of chill and mail away out, and not have to worry about random strangers in the night.
So we can what?
chill and mellow out.
Can I roll history on that language? Do I comprehend what he says?
Sorry, my headset cut out. What was that last part, Mike?
Do you want me to? Can I roll history to see if I can understand what he says?
Yeah.
I just don't get the Midwestern accent. That's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you say, stranger. Well, if you want to follow me here to this here hideout, I'll show you. And that way, make sure you get your keys and all that, so that you're able to ascertain the place of your new procurement, as they say.
Yes. Requirement.
I'm just gonna lead you to the hideout.
Cool. So you all actually make a beeline into the labor district, and you all head towards a very unassuming pantry that Priros unlocks. This is not a normal storefront that people can just go into and buy groceries. This is one that um, people who oversee the kingdom have access to mass move goods, mass move like foods into different areas for either people to eat at like lunch lines or at catering events or in the entertainment district. So you all, he opens the door. Do all of y'all go in? Denta goes in.
Yeah, I'll follow Denter.
Okay.
Can I do a investigation check? Just because this is just
Yeah.
like, hey guys, we're with the resistance. Follow us. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty convenient. Hey, that's an 8.
Okay. So yeah, are you wanting to know?
I'm just looking to see how sketch it is.
Okay, yeah, it's a pretty clean area. It doesn't look like a hideout. It just looks like a pantry. Where you're at in the entrance, there's shelves with sacks of like rice and different foods that have larger shelf lives. It's a pretty well kept area. There's nobody in there.
Feels off.
um. So okay, so you said it feels off. Well, I mean, I don't want to get attacked again, Riftwood. If this is a place that we can be safe, I don't know. But I understand. Maybe we don't trust it, but he sounds like he wants our safe.
What happened to your voice?
What do you mean? I'm doing a lot of Forrest Gump with not much reference.
Do you
Like
mean a
maybe about
movie?
15 maybe about 15 Dr. Peppers there.
Okay.
So Priros continues to escort the group into an area in the far back where there is a rug. Priros moves the rug, and of course a big like a big wooden like flat. He opens the hatch, and there's a pretty narrow staircase that goes under it. Um, but opens it up. And there's a little hidden area under the pantry.
Can we tell anything about this area, or are we just going into like a hole?
So you can tell that there's light in that area. It's not just pitch black. It's not even like I would say like ominous. It it looks like it might be like something that represents like a wine cellar almost. Um, you're not hearing any unusual sounds. You don't see anything that would be too ominous. So if you look down there, you just from where you see there's dirt, and you see a couple bottles of wine on the end there.
I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here at good old Iraqi time.
Okay, well, I'll go into the hole. We'll go
Alrighty.
down.
Denta will follow down with you there. Alrighty. Are you coming, Riftwood?
Think about creating a bonfire. Okay.
Oh, hey, this is not bad. This is not a bad area at all. There's, is this wine? And they've even got a couple little sleeping area. This is pretty big, and it's a pretty big area. It's almost pretty much the same size as the upstairs, but it's hollowed out. It's like an unfinished basement kind of feel. There's a couple cots. It's a very open space. Um, it has just as much of the basic amenities as the old place does, but there's no windows. It's underground. You hear just faint noises of people outside walking, but um, that is what you see.
All right, well, welcome here to the secret hideout. There's really, as you can see, kind of the amenities you might need. Not a lot of people know about this place down here, so you're in the select few, as they might call it. Like Saru obviously knows, but you also got Pisani and Balaraja. And then there's the one stalker up top. His name's Jeff. You'll love that guy.
Oh,
He's just great.
oh, oh, gotta meet him. Sounds swell.
Oh, he's the perfect stalker guy. He keeps everything good. I mean, we use this place here to kind of feed the civilians. Uh, you might not know be aware of this, but the whole reason that Mr. Rue is really not on par with the other guys upstairs is that she only joined this here congregation because there were promises that her people would be taken care of, and obviously that wasn't happening. So she's kind of a little on the fence about these people, and you swayed her to your cause, as they might say.
Really? So, so you'll help us?
Oh, absolutely! I'm here to help take down the regime, as you would see.
Oh, and your name is Pryros, right?
Yeah, Pryros, pre-roast. I mean, it all depends on your accent. That's all right though. You're a smart little fella. You'll figure it out.
He looks over at Zagrin and Riftwood and looks back. We're we're trying to find our buddy. Can you help us find him?
Oh, your buddy. Depends. That's the weird guy that was all like hoof and drinky, right? He was there at the Coliseum, which, by the way, may I say, amazing fight there. Y'all really showed a 1, 2, 3, 4, as they could be said.
Oh well, thank you. That was a yeah. We did pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got bad news. Your feller's dead.
Oh
What?
no.
Yeah, apparently he decided to go toe to toe with one of the other necromancer ladies, and she reported it to the big guy that he's no longer present, which was another reason we wanted to get you out of there because they didn't know if you were with him or not. And it's just easier to keep you safe where they can't find you. Apparently, he
Yeah.
got his head caved in by a monkey. I don't know what that means, but that sounds there pretty non-delightful.
By a monk or a monkey?
Monkey was what they said. I assumed monk because I don't know what a monkey is, but they were very, very sure about that second part of the word.
Well,
He took.
you hear that, Zagrin? They have undead monkeys. Looks like our job here is done.
I heard monkeys do like 3d10 plus 6 damage. That's scary.
Oh, they do, from what I've been told. It's taking one hit from them's not too bad, but when you got that second one, oh, that's a walloper.
What,
Supposedly,
Brett?
if the concentration had been broken, the monkey wouldn't have been an issue. But it didn't happen, and that's the turn of phrase they used.
So, if we were looking to challenge this monkey to get revenge, where would we go?
Oh, that's gonna be there in the historical district. I can take you where they were at. It's inside a giant toe of a statue. You kind of go in there like a fungus, and you just get in under that nail, and that's where they were.
Hmm.
You have a way with words.
Thank you. I've been told that I was quite the lyricist back in my day.
Did you? Is the penny really dead?
Oh yeah, like a doorknob. Like they were gonna turn him into an undead, but apparently, he sold his soul to something, or I don't know. So they probably got him hanging up like on the wall. It'd be pretty neat to see, I guess. But that's the thing for us here, like furry people. It wouldn't be. It'd be different for. Well, I don't know. You got scales. Maybe they took your head and just mounted it like a moose. But
Yeah.
What's a
you have
moose?
a.
Very
It's
furry.
another one of those things like the monkeys. I've never heard of them, but I've been told that they make a really good delicatessen.
A moose.
Is that also another animal?
I got one of them word of the day calendars, but it's all about animals. I wish they had pictures, because that would probably make it a lot easier to understand.
You wizards. Well, we should probably go and get whatever was in his pockets.
He's dead, Riftwood.
So
Yeah,
he
but his
doesn't need
pockets
them.
aren't technically dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess he tried to fight him by himself. That does sound like Delpini.
Yeah, well,
Sure does.
Well, I guess you know what? If we're gonna get revenge and finish where Delpini started, then let's do it. Let's go take him out right now. Let's do it. He's like Zagran's like, sorry, Dent is getting like pumped up.
Zagor's ready to go, apparently.
yeah,
That
let's
was-
go.
You're getting pumped up.
Why do you both sound the same now? I don't like this. This scene in Red Dead 2. Lenny! Everybody's fucking Denta now.
It's a plague.
Just sidebar. I love that part in Red Dead.
It's
That's one of
such a
my
good
favorites.
fucking part. Lenny! I gotta find a way to play that in VR. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get him.
Alrighty then.
Tom, can you do me one favor?
Yes, sir.
Could you, or someone in the chat, could you type out the name of our new compatriot just so I know what it is?
I got you, buddy.
Thank you.
It's piss on you.
Just piss on me, piss on you, piss myself.
Fook me, fook you.
You gonna fook on me? Pyros. Okay, that's what I thought.
Got
Great.
it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Alrighty. So after y'all have been introduced to the new hideout, you all, is there anything that you all want to do in the hideout or in the pantry before you all walk out and Pyrus locks it up?
Is there anything we can take?
I mean, there's wine. There's bottles of wine and downstairs. And in the upstairs there is sacks of various food. both uncooked and like dried meats and provisions.
Wow, this is useless.
Yeah, this is basically the best that we can carry to help feed, the starving people because it's cheap and easy and it holds for a long time.
I mean, it's
Carl's
nothing
mom.
organic.
I heard it. I heard
Or Jimmy's mom.
it.
Now you're gonna not hear it.
Yeah, I know, it's fucked. Can't play someone else. uh, no, this is useless for me, because I don't have a mouth. But good job on feeding everyone whatever that green thing is on the bread.
And wine.
And wine.
They're poor, but they're fucking drunk.
Well, that's because wine doesn't have issues. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Well, to be fair here, that's because wine holds for a really long time, and really only it does is make them drunker, so they don't understand, the pain and suffering they're probably going through under the new regime.
That's true. Okay.
Y'all ever had sleep for dinner?
Man, I didn't know we were calling back to my childhood.
Yeah.
So as you all progress out of the labor district and into the historic district, you're not met with any opposition. It's during the daytime. This is an easy area to get to. You all reach the entrance, and at this moment, you notice some very large statues in the entrance to the historic district. They're very prominent figures. You might not know immediately who they are or what they symbolize, but as you all are following Prios, I want everybody to make an investigation roll for me, including Priros.
13.
Will do. Investigation. I got a dirty 20.
Cool.
22.
22. What about you, Mike? So I think Priros mentioned this in his little exposition that there was a specific foot on a statue. He beelines straight to that foot, and you all notice that he has his immediate like eyes set on this statue. It's a dragonborn statue. It's a very well carved statue that people are just kind of like looking at as an exhibit or just kind of walking around and looking at the scenery of. And you all reach this foot, and there is what looks like a little line that looks like there might be some type of like something you can open up on the foot. If anybody wants to elect to try to open it.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me.
10. 10 on the dot. I have zero.
10
Plus,
on the dot.
I have +0 to strength.
How out of curiosity, does your arm extends?
Is an extendo arm.
How long does it extend?
Oh, for flavor, I would say probably about 10 to 15 feet. In combat, I'd say no further than what I can reach with my movement.
So you try to pry it open, and as you're pulling, the length of the arm starts to like slowly extend, and some of the people start looking at you like they've never seen something like this before, and you notice people are just like started looking at you while you're trying to like battle with this door being opened.
Oh, is there any undead staring at me? A whole bunch of them, right?
I would say there's one.
How's
There's-
there
I would
only
say,
one? We're in the land of the undead.
yeah, that's true. I would say out of the crowd, let's say that there's like 5 undead and like 5 regular people.
Hey, hello, helpers.
They drop whatever they have there. They drop and they start walking over to you.
Open the door, please.
Some of them just like put their body on the door, and some of them try to like pull it. Let's roll. Yeah, one of them, the arms just fall off when it's trying to like pull, and they fall down. And it's like they're grabbing onto your arm and trying to eventually like it starts to like slowly like open up. So you've got a couple undead just like piled on the ground.
Well, that's a
So-
pretty neat trick there.
I know, I love it.
So you all open up the entrance into this area. Before we go into the area, I'm gonna go ahead and just knock out our break. I'm gonna go ahead and take our dog out, get some more water. We'll take 5, and then we'll head in there.
We go get a combat tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna get a combat.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay, so now you all have found the entrance to this unknown area in the historic district within the foot of one of the statues. It is opened up. Riffwood, you open it up with a bit more attention than others might have. You have about 5 undead just strewn about where the foot is, and you try to command all of them to go into the inside, correct?
Yeah, no, straight up, just the undead that helped me open the door. All right, go forth.
One of them just like falls, like with the weight just goes in. He just kind of like falls, but he starts to get back up and it's like just slowly going in. Another one that doesn't have his arms from when he was trying to pull it, just like he's like armless, just like walking in like this. And then another one just looks at you like, So you got about three good ones. One that's real stubby, one that's very clumsy. You hear their like noises kind of slowly fade away as they go in, and you can't see them anymore. They're going in there.
Do I hear anything happening? Can I see them? Like, well, I can't see them. Sorry, but do I hear anything else happening to them as they venture on?
Roll for perception.
18.
You no longer hear them. You actually, I will say this: you no longer hear moaning of the zombies when they were going in there. However, you hear what sounds like a clash, like something like maybe a weapon was being swung. Um, just as you started hearing nothing. And we'll say for brevity, this is about a minute of them walking.
All right. Must be safe.
Alrighty, I trust you, Repwood. Dentist are gonna try to go in first. Anybody want to follow old Dentist second, or get like maybe a little bit of a marching order?
I say we close the door. No.
Hello?
Close the door. Well, they'll take care of that there. Once he's got them whittled down, we'll go in and mop up the rest. That's called tactics right there, buddies.
TYACTI.
Okay. I'm gonna step out toward, like, I'm gonna walk into the door and go, oh yeah, okay, and turn around towards the crowd. So I imagine there's just a group of people watching, right?
Yeah, and there's a kid that's trying to like approach you all, and the parents trying to like hold the kid back. No, don't go near them.
What? Does the boy have something to say?
Don't entertain him. The kid's like, I want to go. This kid's like,
Yeah!
honey, let's go.
Come on!
It is not okay. But he's just like, but I want to go. Like, no.
We're here under strict order of Axamon.
everybody starts like mumbling to each other, and then the parents like pulling the kid around. The kid's like looking at you, but like like going this way.
No.
You hear an echo reverberate. Ref what? Yeah, comment.
2 seconds. Is there like anybody that is undead like in the crowd at this point, or did I really just pull?
The closest ones, yeah, you pulled 5 of the closest ones. I'll say like maybe there's another dozen that are strewn around, maybe about 50 feet or so in proximity that you could corral if you wanted to like take a moment to corral all of them.
I'm just gauging the information. Who here wants to help the good cause of Axamon?
You're talking the undead or the
Talking to the crowd, everyone listening.
Crazy. Just don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Just ignore him. Just ignore him.
No one's offering help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one. You throw out the name Axamon, people are a little like put off by that.
Okay, so who here wants a reward instead of getting their house burned down? And it's just gonna start generating a fireball.
Oh, you just have a fireball in one of these people's.
just holding up the heat. Just so you can see, like, you know, when you see heat on a hot day on the concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guard that starts approaching you.
Hi there.
Yes. Hello. Can I help you?
Yep, we just need you to make sure that nobody else comes in here.
And where?
Into this door, this opening in the toe that you're. Is this
Oh.
not normally open?
I'll be perfectly honest. I didn't know there was a hole there.
Okay,
Better
can you?
patch that up. Thank you.
Yes, can you guard it to make sure nobody else gets in here?
No, I am not. I'm not a god for hire. I work for the kingdom, not you.
Right, and this is under commands of Axamon.
Axmon did not order this.
Okay, well, good luck with telling him that. Just start walking away. I just start walking into the tunnel.
Very good. And this guy starts walking away as if he has, like he's going to. He looks like he might do something about this.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let it sort
Okay.
itself out.
Just put a big paw on his shoulder.
You hear
Hold on there, buddy.
Yeah. Do either of y'all want to do anything? I want Zagrin, Priros.
I'd put a big paw on his shoulder. Well, hold on there, buddy.
On Ripwood.
No, on the guy trying to walk away now.
Okay. Yes. Let me do a history check. See if he knows you. Oh yeah, he knows you. Yeah, it's gonna help you, Priros.
Hey, look, we're doing some very important business here for my lady, so I'm gonna appreciate it if you kind of keep that on the down low, if you understand what I'm saying.
You mean Saru?
That's correct there.
Well,
And you know who she works for. So when this nice gentleman talks about Aximon, I mean, it's kind of an important thing, and you should respect that gentleman's way of speaking, if you know what I'm saying.
He just looks over at Roofwood.
And just like as I have my big paw on his shoulder, the claws will slowly descend. So they're not like puncturing his shoulder, but they're present enough.
You have a way with words there, Priros.
I thought so. I have been told that I've got a good vocation with such things, but I think you understand what he means there by minding your own business.
Yes.
That's good. That's good and jolly. He just like pats him on the back real hard.
Yes.
Now you go on there and you have a great day.
Not a single persuasion.
that's No, he rolled a history check, so he knows that this guy's legit. So yeah, he walks away. He kind of keeps giving Rickwood this look like, have a good day. Yes.
See you soon.
You hear another echo. I'm by myself, everybody. Everybody.
You're doing great there, champ.
I am. I am. I am. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait. Wait. There's a limb here. Limb here. Limb here. There's
I'm
an
gonna,
arm. Arm.
I'm gonna.
arm.
Can I feel? Can I get a guess to where he's at?
He sounds maybe about 25, 30 feet away.
I'm
He's
gonna.
just like,
Can I try and
close.
channel just anything undead in that area, 25 feet away, to just start flopping around?
That's the arm's alive. The arm is trying to get Nate. The leg. He starts running back towards you all.
And then to scream and echo.
He has the arm like latched on his ankle. Like, get the arm off me. Ah!
I'm gonna drop it about when he gets closer to us.
Okay, and then like the arm just like flings off into the room, and it's just like plops on the floor, like plop.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm the only one in there trying to find out what happened to Dub Pain, and the arm is just flopping on my ankle. That was unpleasant.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, you don't say anything because you weren't in there.
Okay, well, if it's so big and bad, let's go in together.
I would appreciate that. Thank you, Riffwood.
All right, you first.
Oh. And this time he's not walking in like dangerously. He's walking in like.
Just depressed. I have that effect on people.
Oh fuck. Does anybody else want to do anything in this area, or if y'all want to go in, or if y'all want to?
No, I'll hit in there, but
Okay,
Go in.
you go in. All right. And you said you go in, Riffwood.
Yeah. I'm right behind.
Okay. So I imagine there's the marching order. Somebody's going to close the door behind them, or do y'all want to keep it open?
Just keep it open. I'm not
Keep it
closing
open. We'll leave the light on for you.
Boo.
Boo. Is that a Motel 6 joke? This guy stinks. So you all go into the tunnel. As you all continue progressing through, there is a green light that seems to be lit at the end of this entrance. Um, Nothing odor-wise, nothing that um, you know. If y'all keep going, nothing jumps out. As a matter of fact, you don't really notice the undead that Riffwood commanded to go in there until you get near the exit of this hallway, of this entrance that leads into a large hallway, and that's when you see the bodies in green light that look like they've been chopped down in a pile.
Is there
And
any
so
body
then,
parts that look like Delpini?
roll for investigation.
7.
7. You only notice the undead that you commanded.
Oh no.
You even with a 7, you also notice that there is a statue that is close to like the parts are at the feet of this statue, and then there on the other end there's another statue. So you notice 2 statues, but there's a pile next to one of them of like chopped pieces.
I'm just gonna look around and see what could have put them into that pile specifically, scattered across the room.
Okay.
Investigation, if that's okay.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Ooh, dirt 20.
Alrighty, very good. So so you notice in this hallway, it's just a very like it's not abandoned. It doesn't look. It kind of has like a mine kind of quality to it, but there's stone work on the walls. You notice there's another 2 more statues, kind of juxtaposed next to it. It does look like there were pieces that were next to the other 2, almost as if something got close to these statues. Um, the statues are holding a weapon. You can discern that the weapon in their hands. It looks like there's like some type of like wet texture to them that lines up with the bodies. So it looks like these statues might have been what took them down.
So the statues killed him.
Yeah,
Trap.
and right now the statues are not moving.
Anyone good at looking for traps?
That's going to be a negative there for me, bud.
Surely I might be able to find us some traps. What are you looking for? And he starts patting the statues and Denta starts patting the walls and everything.
Fuck you, little shit. Okay. You see how they got the big weapons. Weapons are covered with the people. How do we avoid that?
As Denta starts patting the statue, he pats the eyes, and the eyes on the statue that he's on start glowing green. He's like, this one is glowing green. What does that mean?
I think that's a pretty bad sign there, bud. You might want to take a step or two back.
Yeah. Okay. And then the statue that's near the entrance where a lot of the body, like some of the majority of the pieces are, that one's eyes start lighting up green, and then the other one starts lighting up green, and then now there's a total of 4 statues where the eyes are lighting up green. There starts to be a little bit of a crumbling from parts of these statues, and it looks like they start taking arm, and we're now going to roll initiative. Dun, dun, dun.
You said there's 2 of them?
There's a total of 4 statues.
Oh, 4. All right then.
12 is my initiative.
Thanks, sir.
I got 8.
I got a good old-fashioned 17.
Tyler, did you say you got an 8?
I got an 8.
Oh, thank you. So so Tyler got the 12, and then Mike got the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Denta. Ooh, Denta got a nat 20.
Gonna use that later, but okay. Daddy needs drinky drink.
Map's up.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Uno momento. Yeah, y'all rolled pretty good initiative overall compared to the statues. Okay. Got that there. Pulling up the old Mappa-rooney, Mappadoodle. Oh, this is a beautiful map, Blake.
Thanks.
This is a pleasant surprise. Alrighty. The placeholder.
Be careful. Did you just ask me for $5? Papa did it. Papa.
What up, Ashley? What up?
Show me your boob. I'll give you $5. $2.50 per boob.
So,
Good rate.
she did get the job at Westgate.
Yes.
Congrats on the job at Westgate.
Say hi in here.
Congrats on the job at Westgate.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
I know you've been due for something that's a bit better to you as far as jobs go. So hope this one's a good fit for you.
I hope so too. It's doing
Yeah.
the same. So
How much money do you want? You sure?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
Yep.
All right. Bye. Be careful.
All right, so Blake, what is your I just want to know your HP. I won't worry about AC tonight.
My HP. I believe that there is 89. Let me take a look. 96.
96, very nice.
That's what happens when you have a big hit die.
And Mike, I'll wait till you get back to get what Rifford's HP is at. What's funny is I try to remember to not throw away the index cards of our previous combats because that's how I keep track of y'all's AC and HP. But then I throw them away.
Thought I
So-
sent you the site.
58.
58 HP.
Thought I sent you the site that I used, Tom, that had like you could put HP on it, AC on it, those kind of things.
Oh, I think I remember you sending me that. Dang it. No,
No, it's all good. Hey, index cards are just as good, buddy.
and what is Zagran's HP, good sir?
67.
67.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So starting off our initiative, Denta with Priros on deck. Now, just for context, Blake,
Mhm.
is this an upgraded map from the one that we used in our last one-on-one?
Yeah, it's the same. The map. Yeah, I just upgraded the way it looks.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I was just making sure that that's the same because there were some things in that area that might come up.
Like a monkey.
So, so Denta readies his weapon, and he just, as he does, gets ready and says to the party, "So this is where we do it, huh? This is where we take revenge on old Alpini. Okay, let's do this." And he,
Well, I don't think you want to take your revenge on him because he's already technically dead. But if you took it for him, you'd be doing it, buddy. Now you get in there and you show them what for.
revenge for Alpini. And let's give it a roll. Let's see what he does on statue. Which one we want to attack? Statue 1. So we're gonna move on up here and roll. 19 and 19 hits. And he does 14 damage. On the first statue. Pull up my calculator. La calculadora. And he's going to action surge. And through that fervor of that first hit, he's like, I'm not going down today. Not today. He goes for another hit. That one's a 22. It hits. And that is 10 damage. And then he's just gonna he's not gonna, as far as like any type of like extra things he's gonna do, he's just gonna take a look at the room, like where are they? Where's your leader? He's like trying to talk to the statue, but it doesn't say anything to him. And it is now Priorus's turn with statue 3 on deck.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna do what they call. I'm gonna get real mad at him. So I'm gonna go ahead and rage there and just really drive in how disappointed I am in their parents. I'm gonna charge that statue number 2 there. Feel that's a respectable direction to go in. By the way, when Pre-Roses rages, he actually gains a size, so he goes up to a bigger looking fella.
Shit.
Yeah, and he's got reach too now, so that's pretty nice. I actually don't even have to get that close to that guy to fuck him up. So I'm gonna make an attack.
Okay.
Well, that first one there's an 11. We won't worry about that one.
11 misses, yep.
Yeah, so we'll do a second attack there. Now that one's a 23. That's a much better attack.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So that's 13 damage because I'm raging.
Nice.
And I'll get to activate my other thing next one because it's all bonus action.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you'd like to do, good sir?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Alrighty. So now it is statue 3's turn. And
Oh, by the way, statue 2, his movement's halved.
okay, movement is halved. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. In case he thinks he can run anywhere.
So statue 3 is going to attempt to make some movement towards you all.
Shit off.
Listen. He gets right there. I believe that's normal. He's 30 feet. And this one's see if there's anything else he wants to do other than move, because as far as other things go. Okay. So this one, this one's just gonna move in on where Zagran and Riff were at. Its eyes are still glowing, it's readying its weapon, and that's gonna be the end of that one's turn, and it is now Zagran's turn with statue 1 on deck.
Sweet. Okay, give me 1 second. I think it's some measuring. Okay. I would like to stay back where I am.
Okay.
And use my breath weapon.
Ooh, alrighty.
I don't know if you can see that, but it should hit both of those because it is 30 feet.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
Let me see. They have to make a dexterity save of 14.
Okay, I'm gonna do for both of them. Dex save of 14. Okay, one rolls a 16. So sorry, statue 1 rolls a 16, and then the other one rolls a 2.
Okay.
So which one rolled a? So statue 3 failed that dex save.
Okay. The one that failed takes full damage, but the other one still takes half damage.
Okay.
Okay. And how do I do this? Do I need to roll it twice then for 2 different numbers, or just once because it's, and then you half one?
Yeah, you
Uh,
would just roll it the once, and then you would half it on the one
Okay,
that
that's what.
saves.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what I was thinking. Cool.
So that is 13.
So statue 3 takes the full 13. And so 6, is it rounded down, Blake?
Yep, round it down.
Okay, so 6 on statue 1. Okay. Alrighty. Hell yeah. So this burst of lightning breath comes from you, and it actually takes over the lighting in this area. What feels like an eerily green light for a moment is taken over by this blue electricity light that's just covering corner to corner. Um, Covers both statues. The one in front of you looks like it actually is writhing just a tad bit from that. The one that took more damage. So, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and use the movement.
Okay,
And I'm gonna scoot.
you bought the deal.
Kind of right here.
Okay,
All right, and I'm done.
all right, good deal. It is now statue 1's turn with statue 2 on deck, and then 4 on deck. So 3 of these statues rolled a 2, a 4, and 11. That was the 3 lowest initiatives.
Couldn't I go before 3 of them then? If they got
Yeah,
2 of them?
where's Riftwood in
Oh,
this?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I
yeah,
got an 8.
Riftwood's- Yeah, you're right. You did an 8. 1 second. Let me adjust this.
I did an 8. Once.
That's statue 1. Okay, so
But
but I'm so it is statue 1's turn with Griffwood on deck.
we
All right,
squishy face.
Oh, squish, squish.
you're safe. Calm down. It's safe.
Starts twerking.
Alrighty. So the statue in front of Denta is going to take a big old swing at it, and with its weapon, see if it hits. 19 hits. Denta takes 11 damage. Okay. And it is now Riftwood's turn with statue 2 on deck.
Fuck. Fuck you, statue 4. Okay, so I'm going to do a 3rd level fireball on statues 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
They're all within 20 feet of each other. That's going to be able to get to them. I unfortunately cannot reach statue 3 to statue 4. That's an extra 5. And apparently the shove feat is an actual attack command and not a bonus action, as portrayed in other media. So, goddamn, I love that shove attack.
I just gotta pick him up and throw him.
Is that a bonus action?
Technically.
Ooh, girl.
I threw him on the ground.
Apparently,
Wink
they said,
arm.
like, if you just want to play something fun, is play a barbarian in Baldur's Gate 3 and just throw people off cliffs.
Oh, dude, I've been shoving
day.
people. I've just been shoving
Yeah.
people off cliffs, yeah.
Well, I have
Sounds
to be careful
badass.
with that because that's how I lost some really good gear once. Is I accidentally
What?
knocked someone off a cliff, and I was like, "Oh well." There goes
But
that.
that's true, yeah, you don't get their gear, but I mean, like, satisfaction.
Oh yeah, like the goblins.
more-
The goblins go bye bye.
Yeah,
There's more
no.
gained than there is lost.
There is, unless you go back to like a guide and you're like, oh man, oh, they really had some good shit. Otherwise, I really just get my kicks off watching Karlak fucking put boot to chest on people as they fly away. Anyway, so yeah, third level fireball coming at 1, 2, and 3. That's a
Dex
dex
save?
save of 15.
15. Okay, we're gonna go for the number 1. It's a 13. It fails. So number 2. 8. It fails. Number 3. 15.
Bitch. You know what? Hold that thought.
Okay.
Tides of Chaos.
Oh.
Once per long rest, you can gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw before you regain use of this feature. Ugh, fuck. Never mind.
What
Okay,
about
actually,
Ben Luck?
actually, nope. That's literally I scrolled down, saw Ben Luck. Yes, 2 sorcery points. That's yep. Yeah, Ben Luck. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points. Roll a d4. Literally, he
Oh
gets
damn. Yeah, any of them makes it fail.
yeah -4.
Oh yeah, fails. 11.
Nice.
So they're gonna take the full brunt of hopefully a decent roll. 29 damage each.
29 damage. Holy shit. It's like 80 damage. Alrighty, do some math here.
Good luck.
Thank you. Alrighty, very good. So statue 1 takes this fireball, and there's a significant amount of cracks on its person, just all throughout, like spiderweb cracks, like it's hurting. The other 2 um, are engulfed in fire, are showing slight bit of wear, but they all take this large amount of fire, and almost the lighting in this room goes from green to blue to orange. It's quite a different colorful array of what's filling this room up that would otherwise be just void of black darkness. So you roast them. And is there anything else you like to do?
I can't look at it. Nah, I'm a chill. I'm just gonna hang out.
I'm just gonna hang out.
Actually,
Pat,
I'm gonna move.
yeah.
Whee!
Can I pet that dog? Ooh, so you go to that area.
The fuck you mean by that?
There's some monkeys home.
The monkeys.
It's the whole guy. Yeah, roll for perception for me.
There's banana peels everywhere.
Bit of poop. Dirt 20.
You rolled a dirt 20. So at the end of your turn, something catches your eye in that corner. Let me use I'm just gonna use this icon. Do you see where I'm waggling this set?
Yeah, I see where you are
Okay, cool.
waggling.
So just at a glance, you notice something carved on the surface of that, but that's all you catch. It looks like there's something like crudely carved on that wall. Just because of where you're at. That's all I wanted to add to the end of your turn on that.
The dirt 20. Can I use my extra movement to move my way over there? Or you don't have that?
You can have that if you want. I'll allow it.
Oh, bless you. So I moved. I was here. Actually, fuck, that's a lot further than I thought it was.
It is a lot further, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I'll just hang out and go, what that?
What the dog doing?
Hey there, buddy, got you a hot dog.
Alrighty, so statue 2 is going to walk up to this behemoth. Can he? Is this square open, Blake? Am I in your
Oh,
square when I do
absolutely.
that?
No, you go for it.
Okay. Statue actually has to look up before it takes the attack, and just gonna try to swing at you, and let's see if it does.
How tall are we talking, just so I can put something in the eye?
Oh, well, he becomes large, so he's like 9 or 10 feet tall.
9 or 10, and the statue's about 7 or 8.
Yeah, yeah 7. So it rolls a 23.
23 does hit.
Okay. And 10 damage.
All right, well, that is 5 because I'm
Okay.
raging.
Yes, sir. So just almost as if this weapon goes into into you like you're a fucking tree trunk. It's just it almost bounces off, doesn't really go much in, and that's all that statue can do. So we're gonna now go to statue 4. Statue 4 is gonna use their movement. I think he had enough. Yeah, he had enough movement, 30 feet, and he's gonna try to take a roll at Priorus as well. And 17.
Oh,
Does that?
me?
Yeah.
17 does hit, yeah.
Okay. That is 8 damage. So just 4.
All right.
Alrighty. So before we go back up to the top, Riftwood,
Hey.
you notice, coming from where you all were, an undead.
Yeah.
Do we still have the dude that you used as a cover for this mic? Oh, I'm sorry, Blake.
Which one you want?
The one that you used to hide everything. That one of the dude that we've been using
Oh.
as a running joke.
I have him. You certainly bet I do.
Hey. Hey.
Same size as everybody.
So you
Mhm.
notice. Oh, thank you very much. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull it from you.
No, you're good.
So you notice a lone undead. You can't tell if it may have been one of them that you called in, or maybe one that just innately followed you as you all left the door open. But you see one use all of
Apparently,
it.
Jeffrey is too long of a word, so he's just Jeff.
Yeah.
So you see an undead make its way and get that far on its turn. But
Hey.
his eyes are locked at you, going,
It's here. Papa's here for you, Jeffrey.
There it is.
Papa, can you hear me? All right, back to Denta with Priris on deck. So Denta, after taking hit, just has different manner about him. I'm tired of getting hit. I am tired of getting hit. I don't want to die. I don't want to go down. And he's just like going for another hit on the statue that he is on. And that wasn't that one.
Buddy, it's okay.
I didn't really think about this. I didn't think about using like critical misses if we do anything, because I don't think y'all been rolling many nat ones on combat.
Nope, just you.
Yeah, just me. We'll say that the attack misses, and because of the way he swings, he falls prone and has to use his movement to get up next turn.
Oof.
And we'll go ahead and say that's his turn. And Pyrrhus, it's your turn with statue 3 on deck.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and attack statue 2 there, but before I do that, I'm gonna activate my elemental cleaver.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna choose that extra damage as thunder damage because that just seems alright.
Thunder.
So first attack there is a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Oh, it misses. Well, that's just pretty rude. So it's a second 15. So apparently I'm not doing much, but I look mean while doing it.
I don't know if Ripwood has anything up his sleeve for that or not, Mike. I don't know if you're the silvery barbs guy.
No, silver barbs doesn't help if I fuck up.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so with your great height and going for these attacks, they just from a hairline miss, like just managed to cleave the side of this statue a couple times, and if the statue had emotions, it would be like shitting itself because it managed to avoid both hits. Anything else you'd like to do, good sir?
No, that's about all I got right there.
So it is statue 3's turn with Zagran on deck. And statue 3 is going to make some movement towards Zagran. And going to try to cleave at old Zaggy boy.
No.
He rolls a 19.
Okay. Well, that would hit.
Okay. And a whopping 8 damage.
Dun dun dun. Ow.
Okay. And let's see here. That is going to be all that statue does. It is your turn with statue. It's your turn, Tyler, with statue 1 on deck.
Okay. I'll get the old great sword and try to attack statue 3.
Alrighty.
Let me roll. That is an 11 to hit.
Okay, 11 misses.
Okie dokie. I'll use my ability for a second attack then. Can I do that? Even though it didn't
Hell
hit?
yeah. Yep, go right ahead.
We try again. Sorry. That is a 16.
Beats it. So you hit it.
Let's see, and that deals 13 damage.
13 on numero trace. Pull up my handy dandy calculator. Okay. So big old cleave goes in, and it goes in deep. Statue 3 takes a hit to the side. A lot of cracks fall. Looking about as bad as statue 1 does.
Okay, is he looking pretty rough then?
He's not looking like he's hanging
Too
by a
bad.
moment. He's definitely showing some cracks though.
Okay. That will do it for my turn then.
Okay. And you just start to hear this random moaning behind you of an undead that managed to find its way, and you just hear it behind you. It's just for flavor there. And it is now statue 1's turn with Riftwood on deck.
Woohoo!
Statue 1 is going to continue his assault on Denta. And misses. And we'll then go to Riftwood with statue 2 on deck.
Eldritch Blast.
And the Eldritch Blast on who you gonna be able to hit? Who you all gonna be able to hit?
And I don't have Eldritch.
Okay.
I was just talking to Blake about how I really miss being a warlock because I miss having Eldritch Blast that knocks shit back 10 feet.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. But Papa, I love him. I'm gonna fireball 3rd level.
Alrighty. Are you able to hit 4 this time? Did he get close enough?
No.
Not without
Spyro-
hitting someone else.
No, yeah, Spyro didn't knock statue 4 where I wanted him to. So um but I can hit statue 2 and I can hit statue 3 and 1. So
Oh yeah.
3rd level Eldritch. 3rd level fireball. Dex save 15.
Okay. Let's see what they get. 14 for the first one. 10 for the second one.
Good.
21 for the third one. Third one that gets lucky.
Shit.
A little bit.
So which one saved?
3. So the one near Zagrin manages to have a bit more dexterity than the other 2.
Roll the damage. It's 28 damage to the 2 that took it, and 14 to the
Damn.
1 that took it out.
Remember when you asked me how they were doing, Tyler?
Mhm.
They're hanging by a moment.
Get some.
Hanging by a moment. And statue 2 is looking about as bad as 1 and 3 were before that fireball.
Jeffrey, what are you doing? Jeff, Jeffrey. I'm gonna move down to this writing down here.
Okay, so you do. Okay, you start to hear something as you get closer and closer to it. You hear a voice, and you know this voice because it was talking to you last night. Please be gentle with my constructs.
It's like look over my shoulder and see him smoldering. Eh.
You see on the carving that it is crudely drawn tombstone, like a tombstone shape on the wall, and it reads on the tombstone, um, died what he loved doing, killing necromancers, and then it says Delpini.
Oh, he did it. He killed them.
This voice enters your head again. Was this your friend?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was my buddy. Did he really kill somebody?
He tried, and you start to see some type of like object push out of the wall, and it looks like a bone. Here you go. Consider it a souvenir, and it's the skull. That's a skull. That's just pushed out of the wall.
Ew. What do I do with this?
I don't know. You just seemed like the sentimental type.
As the skull reaches like the epitome of like being pushed out of the wall, I just don't hold my hand out under it. I just what do I do? And it just falls on the ground.
um, yeah, it just tosses around, and then you start to see a couple other bones from different areas, like around the tomb, start to kind of like push out as well, just like a little plop, 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 plop. I might as well give you all of him back.
What about your stone buddies?
And what about them?
Can you make them stop?
No. And you see this figure like push out of the wall, and it is Ebonith from the dinner party. She just She transposes through the wall, and now you're looking at her.
Okay, so Eboneth is the one that made soup.
No, that's Saru. Saru's the one that made the
Okay.
soup. Eboneth was the one that sat next to Delpini.
Okay, cool, got it.
And so we'll come back to you. We're gonna now go to statues 2 and 4 with Jeff on deck.
Yippee!
So I'm just gonna machine gun these attacks at you. Like see what we can muster up.
Yeah, go for it.
We didn't go for it. It's a 12.
Oh yeah, okay, no.
And then a 9. So we missed. We tried and we failed. Jeff
Yippee!
uses all of his movement to follow you like a lost puppy. He turns the corner. He's like, I see you have a pets.
Oh, that's Jeffrey.
Visit now. So we're gonna go to Denta with Priros on deck. So Denta is going to attack. Blackity. Rolling bad, 12. Misses again. Denta, it is your go. I'm sorry, Priros, it is your go with statue 3 on deck.
Oh, did Denta fail?
Yeah, he failed his attack. He rolled a 12.
Oh, buddy. All right, well, one thing left to do. And that is a natural 20.
Yo! Hell yeah.
Told you these dice. All right, well, this is statue 2 that I'm going there for. So go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. And that is 19 slashing damage.
Damn.
For I am raging. And then 2 thunder damage. For a total of 21.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, well. Pre-Rose is like, well, see, he like sets the, like just slams the axe down into the ground and like spits in his hands and just rubs them together. See, what you gotta really do is you just gotta get your good follow through in there, Denta. Just picks it up and then just cleaves the statue in two in a thunderous clap.
Damn.
And the big part then is to make sure you got a good follow through, and then I'm just gonna use my second attack on statue 4 since I'm there.
Okay, hell yeah. And the wind up.
It's a 22 to hit.
It absolutely hits.
Okay, that is 15 slashing damage and 1 thunder damage.
So a total of 16 damage.
Correct, sir.
Alrighty, very good. Alrighty. Statue 4 takes its first notable chunk of damage, and that really just gets in there. You see a large crack already on near the chest cavity, just kind of cracked webbing already around that area. Statue 2, dust settles and just had this fine dust of mist that's like now in the area where one once was. And statue 3, it is now their turn with Zagran on deck. So now statue 3 is going to go for an attack. 14.
And that is not hit.
Okay. And it is now your go with statue 1 on deck.
I will go ahead and just try to great sword him again.
Hell yeah.
That is a 21 to hit.
21.
Yep.
It hits.
Go ahead and
Alright.
kill him.
That is 13 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Child. Got the old great sword. Let's swing and take his feet out from under him, and as he falls to the ground, we'll just take the head off with another.
So you clear the feet and you just see him drop a little bit in height. Then you go for the head, and before he can even slide off of the imbalance, the head just flies off, and then the body slinks down. And as it slinks down, all of it just shatters, as if it was like a big piece of ice um, that you just drop on the ground. It all just go very satisfying.
Nice.
Alrighty, good deal. And it is. Is there anything else you'd like to do? That was your first attack.
Yes, that was.
Okay, good deal.
Let me remove him for you.
Thank you, sir.
I will move. Now, if I move, can I still do my fall like a second attack? If it's not, I don't know how
I,
that works.
I believe so.
I mean, are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Blake. Unless you
So
there-
when you make an attack action, you can do 2 attacks during that action. Your move action's the one that you can move partially of it and then go back and then finish the move after you do it. Technically, you can't do the 2 attacks separately after the movement. But to be
Gotcha.
honest, Tom, you're the DM. You can make that call.
yeah, I was gonna give it to you.
Then I take it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, fuck no, fuck.
I mean, what? No.
I don't want to bend any rules for me. We don't have to.
No, you go
Hey,
right ahead,
the whole
man.
point of them being rules is to be bent.
Okay, fine. Then I'm gonna run up to statue 1 beside
Hell
Dento.
yeah, go for it.
Let's see. It is a 25 to hit,
It absolutely hits.
and that is 8 damage.
How do you want to do it again?
Oh shit. Well, since I'm charging up towards Denta, let's have that great sword just forward and plow right in. Maybe take him to the ground with it.
All right, so instead of like going up, you're going down.
Yeah, let's just.
Okay. So Denta and this statue are like just going in a back and forth, like trying to hit, trying to like dodge, and just gets blindsided by your attack. So this statue just gets like football tackled down, and pieces of its arm fall off the whole body. The weapon falls to the ground, and then the head takes this concussive hit, and it also falls apart. So you just see this. What looks like left is just like a charred torso with shattered pieces everywhere, and it goes down. So that's 3 of 4.
Heck yeah.
Cool, cool.
That's it for me.
That helped.
You fucking fireballed the shit out of these
Yeah.
guys.
You for context, Mike. After the second fireball, one was at 5 and one was at 9. Speaking of, it is your go, Riftwood, with statue 4 on deck.
What's Ibanez doing?
So Eboneth and you are just having conversation. Eboneth is now out, like just looking at you, just staring at you in conversation. They're no longer talking to you in message, but in person. Roll for perception for me.
Oh, it's so close to a fucking 10.
10.
Yeah.
You notice that Eboneth has glowing green eyes as well, just like the statues do. And just tries she tries to converse with you on your turn. Were you the one with the fire?
Like, look at the like ashes. Think back to the crowd, and like, yeah, that's me. I do the fire trick.
I'm going to enjoy putting you next to your friend in that wall.
What? I'm sorry. What?
I said, I'm going to enjoy putting you next to your friend in that wall.
Get her, Mike. She's only got 30 HP.
It's because it's a
Mhm.
statue. I ain't
You know,
dumb.
I do apologize. I meant to give this to somebody who was going to interact with her first. You notice that there are a bunch of fucking cracks on this lady. Like these are cracks that look like she has been in combat with you all. So even though you all have not fought her yet, it looks like she did take some damage before you all got there.
Hmm. Okie dokie. Hey Jeff, come here. Come here, Jeff.
Mm,
Jeffrey, here, I'm gonna hold him right here, just like at the
oh,
stadium. Jeffrey,
uh,
Jeffrey, you see that lady?
uh,
Do you like that lady? All right, hold your hands up, Jeffrey. We're gonna do something really cool. And we're gonna fourth level fireball on her.
Okay. Just let me know what the deck save I have to roll is.
It's a 15.
Okay, 15. They rolled a nat 1, my dude.
Full damage. Fuck him up, Steve Dave.
It's 9 times 6. Somebody smarter than me.
54.
That's 54 damage.
54 damage from a
Yeah.
level fireball?
And it's totally, this is all Jeffrey. Jeffrey's doing it.
As
Jeffrey
you
just fucking spirit bomb.
like when you say hold his hands up, this is what he's doing. Like he's under arrest, and you just do the fireball. He's like, sleep.
I move his hands down. I'm like, no, Jeffrey, wee.
Okay. So Ebonith, after taking a very large amount of damage before you all arrived, does not survive this level 4 fireball. What you see happen as you light up this entire room in fire is the insides the insides of Ebonith are glowing this green, and then a piece of her eye starts to glow especially bright green, and then there's just this combustion that happens with this individual as all like pieces of her just fill the entire room, and there's not like guts or anything. It's just a very dry stone kind of debris, and then there's this large green flame that starts to erupt. And I want you and Jeff to make a dex saving throw for me.
And
I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos on this one.
Okay. Jeff rolled a nat 20 on his dex save.
Oh Jesus Christ, Jeff!
I'm quite.
I got 13, and you can also choose to have a roll on the Wild Magic table if you.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Mm, 16.
Okay. So you just take half damage from this.
Okay.
And so does Jeff. The damage, however, from this green flame that emanates, consumes Jeff's like his front half, and he just has like this like melted look, like the skin is just like sizzling, and there's a lot of bones and stuff. He like you see like his teeth, and his eyes are now empty. He's like,
Is the fact that I had Jeff in front of me trying to soup him up and like build like, yeah, good job, Jeff, and he
Yeah.
took the full brunt of this, and I'm like, oh no.
It's a lot of damage. It's 25 damage, and he doesn't have enough HP to survive 25. Like these
Yeah.
undead they're fragile little things.
Yeah. So the 16 on the wild magic table is for the next minute you regain 5 hit points at the start of each turn.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you're practically going to heal that back. Then I won't take any health points off you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna just, we'll just say like, ow. Oh.
Yeah. Well, it just it's kind of badass what I'm thinking. Like the fire just is surrounding you, but you manage to walk away like as you're healing, look like you never took any damage in it. It's just very lucky on that table. Alrighty,
I'm gonna pick up the eyeball.
you do roll an Arcana for me, buddy.
Okay. 18.
It's another one of those jimmies. You feel something noticeably different about this one compared to the earring earlier. This one definitely has. Oh, I could probably have that zombie juggle if I wanted to with this gem. Like, there's definitely you feel something from this one that you didn't feel earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crystal eye, so it's an eye that's just like an emerald crystal kind of look to it.
Okay. Is there anything else in the crumbles?
If you want to roll for investigation.
10.
You notice a very large stone. This stone is like a tear shape. It does look like it's been like it looks like it's a stone that's been kind of like done some carving on it a little bit, and it looks like it may have once been a familiar of some sort.
Oh,
But it has no life to it. It just looks like it is no longer animate.
that's kind of cute and sad. Anyway, can I put the eyeball in mine?
In your eye?
Yeah, since I'm like a robot, I was seeing if I would be able to like like do
I'm
an
gonna say
upgrade.
we'll do that as like an action. I'm gonna go to since we have one statue left. I'm gonna go back to Denta with Pyrrhus on deck, and we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we have one left. Denta just real quickly makes a sign to Zagrin. You keep saving my life, Zagrin. I can't thank you enough for that.
I'm surprised the statue's open. I mean, still up since she's dead.
Yeah, it's still up.
Well, can't have that.
So Denta tries to um, give you like a quick handshake on his turn, Zagrin, just like in a sign of thank you for taking out that one.
Awkwardly. Take the fisherman's hand. You're welcome, buddy.
Just a quickie right here on the bell.
I've seen that shit happen before, where it's like, oh, you had my back, thank you. Like it's very Power Rangers. Where people are like,
yeah, the Power Rangers definitely did that.
fuck you. I don't remember the Power Rangers doing that. He is going to. I don't think he has much move, but he's going to try to move from Zagrin's like, I'm on my way. Go for this far. I don't think he can get all the way. But it's now Pyrrhus's turn with Zagrin on deck.
Well, I mean, you gotta fight him.
Yeah.
Miss with the first attack.
What was the AC on that one?
10.
10. So
10 to hit.
you hit him. Like he's not active. He's not moving. He's still standing.
Oh shit. Well, then yeah. That's 15 slashing damage plus 2 thunder damage. So
Okay.
17 total for the first hit.
17 total. Okay. So this statue is it has its weapon up. Eyes are not glowing green, and it is standing still. And you hit him with that damage, and it breaks its weapon straight through. You do a huge slice in the middle, and it's just still standing there. You said
Well,
you
you
want to
can
go for
never
it.
be too careful. The second attack was an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Oof. 9 plus 5, so 14 damage. 5
Okay.
of which was thunder. And then bonus action to just push him over.
Very good. So yeah, you push him over and he falls, and we'll say for brevity that you knock him over and he is out. There is nothing that is keeping him from functioning, and you have disposed of all the statues, and you've disposed of Ebenet, and you are no longer in combat.
Whee!
Woot. At the cost of Jeff.
No. No.
Alrighty, so it is now quiet. I will say that now that Ebeneth is out, it's rather dark in here. There are just regular natural fire. There is some natural fire that's around here, but that green light that was emanating is now extinguished. Is there anything that y'all want to do in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pop that eye into my eye socket and get the current eyeball, at least one of them.
Let's see. I'm gonna have you roll for something on that because I feel like we need to. So, what do we roll for? Let's do sleight of hand to see if
Okay.
you can replace your eye with that eye.
First nut persuasion. I'm joking because I have a higher persuasion. That's the joke.
Here's the thing. I was legit thinking about it.
The 19.
Okay, so you're able to fit the eye in there. You try to look through it, and you don't see anything.
Okay. Do I feel anything radiating more? Like, do I feel like a power with it? Like, I feel like I can utilize that.
I want to say yes, but for the moment, you're not harnessing anything with it. You definitely have a lot more faith in this one than the earring. That I will give you. But you're manually putting it in your eye. I'm gonna tell you that you no longer have vision in the eye that you took out unless you put that one back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the other one back in. Take
Okay.
that one in.
Okay, gotcha. So you have that one on you, and yeah. So in here, see if there's anything else. So you notice the tombstone and the bones. Dentist's gonna look over at Pyrrhus. So you're very tall, Pyrrhus. Is that normal to be this tall?
Oh yeah, hold on there a minute. And just kind of stretch and go back down to normal height. Oh, there. Hey, sorry about that. I had to get the bones back in order. Sometimes when I get really upset, I just get a little bigger.
I don't know if I'm fit for this anymore. It just looks at the constructs. They're just like,
No, you're doing fine there, bud. You showed that one too far. You just got to put your back into it. Don't let it distract you or feel. Yeah, you've been doing great, pal. They couldn't get this far without you.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I needed that. It's just I got the wind knocked out of me yesterday. And all right, well, are you okay there, Riftwood? He's gonna start walking over there to you.
Yeah. You fuck, you're fast.
Just teleports like behind you with his like breathing on your neck.
He does
okay.
What is it that Goku does? The instant transmission.
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Jesus Christ. You roll to shit your pants.
Need to put a bell on you.
So okay. I'm gonna fist the eyeball. I found Delpini.
Oh yeah. What? Oh.
He's here, a little bit over there. Some of it's over there.
Zagrin. I was sorry. I don't know why I keep saying Zagrin. Sorry, Tyler. So Denta keeps walking. He very cautiously walks over to the wall that you pointed at. That is the painting. That is that his bones?
Yeah. The craziest thing is Jeff killed. I deleted the icon in a very prideful way, but I forgot her name.
Eboneth.
Ebony.
Jeffrey killed Eboneth. He showed up, he killed her, and he died.
I can't believe he's dead.
I know, I miss Jeffrey.
Not Jeffrey. Who pay you?
Jeffrey gave so much.
Denta just kind of like he takes a sit and he like he leans at the wall and just he's processing what's going on. This is somebody that for him um it's he's trying to come to realization that this person who to him was practically Superman is not Superman. He's just looking at him and saying, I didn't think that Penny would die. I I don't I thought we would I thought he would get home.
In a way, he kind of did.
Hmm. And then he sits back up. I remember you, Penny. And he just kind of walks past you, and he's just very like very much taking it in as he's walking past you.
And out from the walls, and just only for Denta's ears. I'll remember you too, you daft fish bastard.
You bastard! Would you grab my femur?
It was my favorite bone.
Don't let Riffwood take my spine. He'll make something weird out of it.
Don't take
It's
the
a
skull.
belt. It's a belt for dogs.
You could take my kneecap, would you? Is there anything else? Because this is going to be where we end for the night. Is there anything else anybody wants to do in this area?
I mean, if this is the end of the line, there's nowhere further to go into the cave or anything. I'm just gonna walk around the room.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and have if everybody wants to do that just for brevity, I'll have y'all roll investigation or perception.
I will choose investigation.
Bless you.
Oh, 14.
14,
18.
18.
23.
Okay.
Ooh.
Whee!
So you all investigate all the different nooks and crannies. You you do find more papers that look like they were uh, something that were signed about where to drop off the constructs, and you see more papers that talk about how the undead are greatly losing this war. Axamon owes big time. There's something about what looks to be like a docket of transactions that they're trying to keep track of. There's some things that say um, food shortage is low. Um, and like there's a lot of like a lot of things of information that ultimately just summarize that they are fighting a losing battle, that they are bleeding resources. There's no other threats or dangers. You notice that the tear shape familiar uh, looks to be more like a serpent. If you observe that one a little bit closer, um, I don't think any of y'all noticed the that it was a familiar at the dinner party. I was going to say, but Yeah. No undead other than what's left of Jeff.
Hmm.
Trying to think if there's anything else. You all find that since you rolled 23, Mike, you can add 50 gold. You find a stash.
Whee!
And it is a one way. Like this is not a there is no secret. If you all want to check the walls, there's no traps. There's no hidden exits. It is very much in and out through that foot. The
What
statue.
what over here? This.
Let's see. Here, let me pull up the map.
What is-
That look. I will say that's going to be an area where it looks like there was like a little dinner table. Where there might have been some food. There looks like there would have been like a bowl for some type of pet. Let me see if there's anything else that I have in my notes here for this area worth noting. You notice an invitation to a parade. So you notice that there is an invitation to the showman's parade. It shows a time that it's for. It has like a pamphlet with some type of art of the showman with like a bunch of people like marching and some type of like banter on there. It looks like maybe like a circus pamphlet or some sort. You see that on that table there where there's food, and it's just set. It just sits there.
Is this addressed specifically to Lady Snake Chick, or is this just generic invite?
It's just a generic invite.
Now, is there a mask or anything like masquerades type thing?
You do see on the art of the pamphlet there does appear to be masquerade masks, worn by entertainers and dancers.
Okay, but like there's no like mask on the table,
No, there is no mask on the table. No,
and there's nothing left of Stony.
that is correct.
Okay.
But I will say you do find that,
I'll tell them.
and cool deal. Oh, what do you got there, Ref? What?
Looks like there's going to be a parade party.
I thought I remembered the shaman talking about a parade. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in that though, but yeah, they do when I was trying to audition for the band, they said something about a parade, a big deal.
Wait, are you going to be in the parade?
No, I don't think I was able to be in the parade, but some of the people I was playing the tambourine with mentioned a parade.
Okay.
But is this one of the people that we have to go for?
uh, in the parade or the one that Jeffrey just killed?
He points at the pamphlet. That's the shaman in that picture there.
Oh. Right, Rose.
Yeah, what's going on there, bud?
So parade for this guy?
Yeah, what about it?
How do we get in the parade?
Oh, we can get you in the parade there. I'm pretty sure if we talk to my lady from, she'll help us get in a part of it.
Okay, how close can we get to the showman?
Well, now that I don't know. We'll have to ask her and see what we can do. But I feel we can get fairly close. And if not, I feel we can make ourselves fairly close.
Oh yes. Yes we can.
Right you are there, buddy. Cool deal. Anything you wanted to add to that, Tyler?
No, I'm good.
Cool deal. Yeah, that's where we'll end. And what we'll do is we for just to kind of keep things efficient, we'll say that you all um leave the base, leave the historic district, and head back to the pantry, where Prius escorts you all back to the hideout. And then we'll pick up at the hideout.
Okay. No long rest.
I'll have a long rest for you in that session. But it is still like afternoon. Like, if you like, it'll likely be a non-combat type of like interaction at first, and then rest it out. So I'll have a rest for you all.
Okay.
I will say this though. Blake doesn't know this, but I am gonna have you all level up to 8 tonight.
Ooh.